Spurred by the rise of COVID-19, telemedicine emerged as an efficient alternative to traditional patient-doctor interactions. And no wonder, telehealth solutions have proved themselves to improve numerous areas of healthcare operations, from making healthcare more accessible to reducing the costs. In recent years, Jelvix has received many requests for telehealth apps. We felt like doctors to medical practitioners seeking our help to heal their operational inefficiencies. So our diagnosis was clear. It's the lack of a viable digital solution that hinders medical institutions. Are you curious to see how we handle the entire treatment process? Then follow us. We'll show you around. Today's agenda: how to develop a telehealth app and manage the project efficiently. We're Jelvix, a software development partner for industry leaders. We post weekly videos on tech in 5 minutes. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, use the Super Thanks feature to support our channel so we can deliver more great content. And make sure to watch till the end of the video, where we'll share a collection of the best telehealth apps so you can be inspired in your endeavors. Now, let's start with the helicopter view of telehealth app development processes. Just like any other app development process, telehealth app projects include several common stages. And the first one is ideation. Just like the doctor would do a physical examination, check your medical history, look for the diagnosis, and set up a treatment plan. This app development stage is aimed at identifying the problem that the app will address, conducting a market analysis, defining the app's target audience, its key functions, and the potential risks associated with the project. But first, a pro tip from Jelvix. Pay special attention to the requirements collection stage. To ensure a high-performing telehealth app and avoid potential complications, a range of industry-specific factors should be considered at these earliest app development stages. First and foremost, it's addressing healthcare regulations, such as HIPAA and GDPR. In many cases, it's also important to consider enhancing the app's UX with accessibility features to make sure it could be user-friendly to all types of patients. For example, one of the successful telehealth projects Jelvix delivered was an ecosystem of IoT solutions, mobile and web apps for remote patient monitoring, and a voice-powered virtual assistant to help patients carry out any hospital-related activities. This stage is followed by design, app's MVP, a minimum viable product, which is a first, fully usable version of a product with minimum amount of features to have it tested on early customers and gather valuable feedback for future, more complex product development. Talking about features, to ensure satisfactory in-app patient experience, consider providing the ability to conduct a video meeting, schedule hospital visits, message doctors, or get answers to their questions via the automated support system, monitor patient vital signs remotely, keep track of the patient's medical history, and allow them to track, manage, and reorder their medications. Now let's move on to testing and deployment stages. It's the time to double-check if you've got it all covered. The ability to handle sensitive patient data, comply with healthcare data management standards, and perform well even in cases of being used on low-bandwidth devices and during traffic surges. Last but not least, you need to plan out the processes related to bug fixing, gather customer feedback, and further app improvements. Just like the doctors take a Hippocratic oath, you need to make sure your telehealth app delivers the promise of keeping the industry's quality standards. And of course, just like disease prevention practices, the maintenance stage is vital to ensure the solution works efficiently and gets all the care it needs. Hooray! You've got it all covered now. And as a final note, just as the Jelvix team promised, explore the Hall of Fame of the most popular telehealth apps. We recommend watching our video about live streaming app development. Lots of insights there. Also, support us by liking this video and leaving a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button. Bye for now.